everybody, welcome back to Taz's Wig Closet. This is Taz. Today we're going to have some fun with Fin. This is Estetica's Fin and the color RH1488 RT8. I have Fin in one more color to show you, and then we're going to do a comparison with the Gabor Curl Up. And these two styles came out at the same time last year. They're very similar, so we're going to compare and just generally have some fun with these wigs. So let's get right to Fin. So I think this is kind of an 80s inspired style. It has a retro vibe to it. We just came out of the shags of the 70s and kind of into that big hair mode. And I really think this hits the spot. Let's take a look at these specs real quick for Fin. We're looking at about an 8.5 front piece here, a 9-inch crown, a 9-inch nape, and then some layering on the sides. It weighs about 4.62 ounces. There's a hand-tied lace front, and then it's open wefted top, sides, and back. So let's go ahead and get up close to that lace front. Very well done. The rooting is softened by the highlight that goes right up to the lace front. And this has a really nice deep lace front too. Fin has just a glorious curl pattern. So it just beautifully and softly frames the face. This is just so flattering around the face because that first layer just kind of hits below the cheekbone and then curls around again towards the bottom. I never have to worry about this getting in my face. And then in the back, you're going to see this very kind of separated, air-dried look. Fin has a lot of permatease on top, so you're going to find permatease behind that lace front, very heavy on the top and the crown. Very light actually though, right here at the temple, some at the back, and just a moderate amount at the nape. So this is one of these styles that has all the right permatease in all the right places, just very strategically done to make the most flattering look. I love Fin's fibers. They're very soft to the touch, very airy feeling. They have wonderful movement. I'm back. I'm wearing the Gabor Curl Up in that Soft Shades Butter Biscuit 1627 SS. This one has been modified. You'll see that it still has the tags on it because I've been working on it here, and it really took no time at all to kind of whip this into condition. The Curl Up has had mixed reviews. If you followed that, I think that when you get it out of the box, you just have no idea what to do with it. These bangs are so hard to train and to get out of the way. The style is, it lacks definition right out of the box. And so I had to bring it alive. So what I determined that I needed to do was, first of all, I needed to do an all-over thinning as well as particularly around the face. And what I found was that by thinning around the face in this bang area here, that bang area then just wanted to curve and contour, look a little more flattering. It kind of knew its place at that point because it was so thick and there was such a cowlick coming off of that lace front that it was difficult to work with. So I did an all-over thinning, and that's pretty much all I did. Now I used a lot of water, I hung it upside down, I did some of the usual things, but that thinning seemed to really do the trick. Let me go ahead and show you just all once around here. So I really wasn't sure about the style when I brought it right out of the box, but since working with it, oh, I think it's cute, and it has that same retro 80s kind of a feel to it. But taking a look at specs, each one of these has the lace front and the open cap. Fin actually has about an inch longer front pieces. Here we're at about 7.5 inches on Curl Up and 8.5 inches on Fin. So we're at about 15 inches, 15 to 15.5 inches long from crown to tip on Fin, and we are about 13.5 to 14 on the Curl Up. I love Finn and how it frames the face so nicely. Now we're going to find a little bit more of a cowlick on the curl up, so it doesn't kind of frame the face quite as nicely as the Finn, just the way the hair lays. And then the curl pattern is a lot different as well. So they're both curly styles, but on the curl up, the fibers are a little drier, they're a little finer than the softer, silkier fibers of the Finn. And you'll see that the curl pattern on Finn is more defined and has a more air dried look, where this on curl up kind of looks like a brushed out curl. On this curl up, it's kind of like just a general permatease, a mat of permatease throughout the whole cap. It is heavier a little bit on the top, and I feel like it's easier to see down into the permatease on curl up than it is on Finn. The lace front on curl up is done very well. I've always liked the Gabor lace fronts. Now once in a while you'll get one that where the base color is a bit naughty as it's sewn into that lace front, but this one looks pretty good, and that's been my experience, at least with the blonde colors. So now I'm wearing the Estetica Finn in the color 30, 28, 26. I've reviewed this color before on Jameson, and what I can tell you is that there's a little bit of a difference. What I see with this 30, 28, 26, that there's just a bit more Irish red, almost like a medium copper. So you're going to see some medium auburn, some Irish red, and some butterscotch blonde blended throughout. And I love those blonde highlights, how they just beautifully frame the face and bring out the texture. So this one's right out of the box. It still has the tags attached. I've made the observation that this one seems to have a little more hair, a little bigger density, and a softer curl pattern than the one in my RH 1488 RT8. Let's talk about the cap for just a moment. There's both of them, like I said, lace front, open cap throughout. But there's some slight differences. Here's the inside of the cap for the curl up. You'll notice that the lace front, although very extended back there into that ear tab, is kind of shallow. It's otherwise well done, and then you've got your open tracks. It does have an extended velvet nape and Velcro adjusters and a closed velvet ear tab. And then on Finn, look at that really, really deep lace front. I love that. And then your open wefts are covered by a little bit of rose lace there, very well obscured. And then you've got open nape, and you've got your hook, incremental hook type adjusters there with an open ear tab. been a review of Estetica Fin in the color RH1488 RT8 and also 302826. And we did get a visit from the Gabor Curl Up in the color Buttered Biscuit. Talk to everybody soon on TAZSWIG Closet.